Y'all, I want to apologize. I'm about to make the devil mad. I got to, though, 'cause I got to fix a mistake. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know exactly what I was getting into when I started dealing with tarot. I just knew. I just knew what God told me. So, I know that me and my twin flame accidentally, we was the one that accidentally sold our soul or some shit. I don't know how that really go. But I did. And, but I died at the same time, basically. And, and I went to hell, I told y'all that. But God was like, the devil, or Satan, or whoever, whatever, went and told God, I got your favorite. And God was like, immediately, he came to hell and got me. And he explained to me why I was in hell. And I was studying this book, bro. And I was searching for God diligently. I was minding my business. I wasn't hurting nobody. I was working. I wasn't doing no wrong to nobody. But I was searching for God. And I came across, I ain't gonna say it, I don't even remember anyway. I came across this old deity I never heard of in my entire life. Never heard of. And I was doing some research, studying old ancient research. And I should have read the passage better. I don't know, y'all. I ain't comprehending it. And now that I think about the passage, I should have left it longer. The passage was like something about, I can't tell y'all. I know like this is a war god. This is a god. There was a god before a certain god, and it was basically a war god. I think I can't really give y'all too much information about it, man. I know y'all gonna look it up, but anyway. That's what got me trapped. Because when God came and got me, he realized I made a mistake. It was an honest mistake. I had to read this passage, but it was a certain way you had to read it. You couldn't use the broken language, none of that, and you had to read it the way it was written. That's why I can't give too much detail about it. Everybody be trying to go look for it. And bro, it got me fast. So when God got me, he said, I'm gonna send you back. You could come to heaven. He said, hell is worse for an angel, as you know. He said, you can come to heaven, but you gotta do this job for me. And you're gonna have to go back to where you came from. I said, oh man. That's how terrible this place is. I was like, I gotta go back down. I can't finish the time in another. It was like, nah. So immediately, God and Satan binded me. It was like chains from each side binded me. And right then, God was like, you just gotta watch tarot. And at first, I didn't know why he told me that. Now I see why he told me that. He told me that because I ain't gonna have no company. I was watching this, I think it was Twilight Zone, where a man was in hell and he had this relationship with this female, but he could never see her until he finished his job or something, or whatever, and he messed around and went to heaven or something. I don't know, I never finished it. But so when my twin flame came, she was really like a gift. She don't belong to me though, and she wouldn't have belonged to me. Like, even if I would have proceeded on to to sleep with her, I wouldn't have caught nothing. She can't give me nothing. But she was honestly like a gift to keep me from being alone. I just turned it down. I still turn it down. I'm cool. Because it's like I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I'm in an experiment too, but I'm telling y'all what I actually went through. So, that's why I said this experiment wouldn't have been able to hold me if it wasn't for God and Satan locking me down. I see how I can get out of it. I see ways to get out of it, but anyway, I just want to tell folks, don't anybody mess with tarot. I was speaking highly about tarot because I took it out of context of what God was saying. Now I know why God told me to watch tarot. It's my only connection with the outside world. That's why y'all don't see me study. When I find out them cameras around me, I don't study. Cause I study. The way I study is ancient, just like I draw. And it's for a person with a disability like me, an understanding disability like me. And I knew if I'd started studying with these cameras on me, the world probably would have been even worse than it is today. So I just chose. I do study, but I only study the Bible and stuff. I don't really go into nothing else. But anyway, when I got there, he was like, your twin made a mistake too. She was dealing with this dude. And the dude she was dealing with, what she don't know is the reason why she think it's from childhood and all that extra stuff. Now, he sold her soul somehow. And see, I be telling people this. Be careful who you give your DNA to. Once you have sex with somebody, they don't got to get hair samples and all that. They ain't got to do all that no more. They got you once they sleep with you. They could just go and do a seance chilling in their regular clothes. Like, it's that easy. It's that easy. I don't want to go in detail with that because I don't need nobody attacking me on the other side like witches and warlocks. But they know what I'm talking about. If they start attacking me, you know it's real. Because I ain't put enough info. A hit dog or holler. But once you sleep with these people, it's a wrap. And she loved to have sex with this particular individual. So he was wearing that ass out. And I told her, I said, he brought some damn spell work to the damn studio because we had to put him out that night. And the spell work was for some deep stuff like that. Like some crossroads shit. And I met her that night. The way she acted that night was totally different from the way she act now. The way she act now, it's like her soul ain't in her. The way when I saw her that night, she was very elegant. Very well dressed, very well put together. But when I came back from from Carolina, and went through this situation, this true story here now. Ain't nothing fake about that. When I came back and got into this situation, I seen her again. She looked like she looked now. And I tell her every time I see her, I was like, it's like night. I be trying to throw hints to her, but she's still obsessed with this guy. I mean, I ain't never met nobody obsessed with somebody they was in love with in kindergarten. It ain't true. It ain't possible, bro. Like, you grow apart regardless, and they wasn't in close proximity. He didn't see her like that. This guy's a runner now. He's a Rolling Stone now. He ain't feeling her like that. But she obsessed. That girl tattooed that boy body. She tattooed that boy name all over her body, bro. Face too. But unless they Luciferians, I don't know what y'all are, but I'm telling y'all going to hell. Cause y'all name is in the book. Y'all ready to go to hell. Y'all packaged and ready to go now. Now people be thinking I'm saying this. I'm saying this. I just got out of hell. I seen 2 of my sisters in hell. I seen an auntie that was incarnated in hell, and I seen my brother, he was incarnating in hell, and I seen a few people in hell, and I draw him in the hell on my wall and showed it to her, and he was connected to some brackets, and the brackets, the brackets, ain't no gears. He was connected to gears. How could I explain this now? He was connected to gears, and y'all know how gears move. You know, they one link after the other. This gear moves slow. Every time this gear moves slow, it pulls this guy apart. I told her that, and I said, anybody who have sexually encounters with this guy, he takes their soul with him. You know what I'm saying? But that was before I realized she probably was already gone and she doing it too. You know. But anyway, she was a gift to me, so I could be able to have sexual contact. Because really, it's like I'm dead for real. It's like I'm dead. I don't even really say that. I just say it because of my experience that I had. And until I get out of this experiment and talk to some more educated people in this situation, I really don't know what's going on. But I know that everything I done tried and everything I done successfully done got took it. And that's basically how it is in hell. It's like the guy in hell who got the apple, who can't get no water, but he's on a water bank, but he can never get no water. And that's how it is with me. Like, I could create and create, and but I never get no money. I be snapping on y'all and everything, but it really ain't the people that's keeping me stuck. It's God and Satan that got me stuck. And I get mad at my ancestors because, like this woman just said on YouTube, she's telling the God honest truth. That's exactly how that works. She said, you're talking to tarot card, and then it's telling you all the stuff about who done, who did. Then it'll start telling you, snapping on you. That's real. But see, what happened with me when I went through that was, I told my ancestors, I said, well, God the one told me to do this. And then I started cussing them out. I started going ham on them, bro, because I was still lost and not knowing what was truly going on. But so happened I'm a very powerful angel wherever I'm at. So I tell them, I tell them, you can go ahead and take me out of here. I'm coming over there, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to say it like that, but I be going hard on them, real hard on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like this whole situation was bonkers. I felt like I shouldn't even went through it. I felt like I shouldn't have accidentally went to hell over no mess like that. I felt like none of that should happen because I never had parents. I never had training, proper training. I never had guidance. I always been in purgatory. So it's like, even though I died and came back and they put me here, it's like I never did. You get what I'm saying? I always been in this situation regardless. So it's like, why would you put me in why would you even, I'm talking to God now. I'm like, why would you even, why would you not save me? I ain't had no family. The family hated my guts. That's the kind of relation. That's why I don't preach. Because I still got a lot of unfinished business and some unhealed wounds. That's why I don't deal with people, bro. You know what I mean? But I just feel like everything around just evil. Even before I even made that mistake, I was always going through this mess. So, you know what I'm saying? Never had a lover, never had no one to truly love me. Everybody always used me, try to take me out for my own gifts, all that extra stuff. But really, like I said, I'm just getting on here. Don't play with tarot if you're not elevated enough to even be dealing with it. I wouldn't even deal with it if I didn't want to have contact with the outside world. I only deal with it just to hear what's going on in the outside world, truthfully, y'all. And that's why I don't even listen to it no more, because I hear more of me and my twin flame story in them cards than anybody else's story. So it's like, I don't even bother with it, you know what I mean? But, not saying that's bad, but I ain't saying it's good neither. I'm just saying it's just not interesting. My life ain't interesting to me. I already know how bad it is. I don't need to hear who doing what. I know who doing what, how they doing it, when they doing what they doing it. Problem is the laws ain't gonna help me. And I blame, honestly, truthfully, I'm gonna be real, I blame God and Satan for that. Because I done went to the laws. And told them my son was missing. You know what they told me? Before we can give you anything about your son, where your son at, you need a lawyer. And I'm the daddy. I'm the daddy. In Hartwood, Georgia. Y'all told me that. They said, before we can tell you anything about your son, you need a lawyer. So I ain't seen my son hurt my son in 4 to 5 years. But then guy was like, my ex-wife sold my soul. So it was like a plethora of people who was already selling my soul. You get what I'm saying? So it was like when I did that, that was the straw that broke the camel back. You get what I'm saying? It was like, wow, damn, you screwed up bad because they was already selling your soul. And I blame God for that. I was like, why you even allow people to let other people sell other people's soul? So it's like we can't even talk to each other at the moment, bro. It's like I don't understand it, I don't feel it. So I just write it off as I'm in a situation with Job. But I mean, everything, it ain't good, but I'm a lot better. I got my angel wings back, you know, so I already know I die this time going to heaven. But I'm just warning y'all. I'm telling y'all, it ain't, don't do it. Don't play with the devil. Because like the lady said, them cards will turn on you. And see, and when I go ask my ancestors in the spiritual world, they be like, you just a tool, you just a tool. You just a tool, we can use you. You just a tool. And like that, they don't treat me good now. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling them to stop, leave me alone. You know, quit. You are admitting. That's what they say. You are admitting. You are admitting. Like they really handle me, bro. Like I don't have no power over this, period. So the only time I can really get leverage back is when I just stop doing everything they tell me altogether. Then God will show up. And like I said, I know God, the difference between God and Satan. Hopefully I think I do anyway. But God will show up and God will be like, you already know what you need to do. You know what you gotta do or whatever. And he'd be like, soothing me, let me know this is why they want this is what they blah blah blah. Whatever the issue might be. Whatever person on the other side trying to get a message across to this side, he'll let me know what it is or whatever. But they be attacking me, you know what I'm saying? But they can only do it if I'm vibrating low. As long as I vibrate high, I get to tell them what to do. And that's why y'all can't get me down. So stop trying. Because I really am touching with hell and hell. I really got 1 foot in hell and 1 foot in heaven. Don't try it. You can't get me down. I can put myself in a lower vibration for so long of a window of time, then I got to get myself out of it. But so far as anybody trying to keep me in it, it won't happen. You can't do it. I'm bound and chained by Satan and God on each side. It ain't going to happen. I'm going to get pulled back to the other side. But, so I started studying the Jesus thing because Jesus went to hell. And like I tell people, if Jesus went to hell to get the key right after he was hung on the cross, it's a possibility. He could be me. Because that could have been a long time. And to get to heaven, you got to get out of hell, go to purgatory, and get to heaven, right? If I ain't mistaken. So, purgatory is like the management. Purgatory is like when you're going to fill out for a job and you got to go to the office part. That's purgatory to hell, basically. To me, it is. That's the way I see it. So, Luke, my grandpa, which me and him been arguing lately, I ain't never meet him. My daddy and them told me stories about him. They said he was real tall, had solid white hair. He was a full-blooded Indian, basically. And white, you know what I'm saying? Everything on him was white. But he was dark as me. I think my grandma said we walking like or something, I don't know. But he been giving me hell, and let's say God and Satan say, okay, we can let him go now. Luke will say, no, he ain't ready yet. Yeah. Or whatever. Because I got to heal. I think my curse from that was to come back and heal all the issues of the family, to kill the generational, to turn from generational curse to generational wealth. Well, just to get rid of generational cursing. And let's say my daddy was a whore. I had to not be a whore. My mama could have been a whore. I had to not be a whore. If my mama had drug problem, I can't have drug problem. Let's say my daddy drank. I can't drink. You know what I'm saying? So I dibble and dabble in it, but even for me, that ain't good. So I really supposed to be perfect, but I don't really dig. I can't say the word. I don't really dig those people. And I know if I got like that, they'll probably want me and take me in, blah blah blah. And then I have to live this fake life. And honestly, I think that's really what got me stuck. But y'all be careful with them cars. That's all I'm saying though, because it is a gateway. You gotta know it's a gateway. And honestly, if I wasn't the being that I am, I'd have been done already. Because I done went deeps in the depth. Like I said, I done talked to Hitler now. So I done went in the deeps and the depths. Because one of the people I did want to free was Dolomite. I don't know why I always wanted to free Dolomite. When I saw this movie when I was young, I knew he probably went to hell. Because he was wild. And he free now. That's why I can, when I tap into that, when you see me tap into that, and I rhyme all of a sudden, that be him. But guy, he sent this woman to me. I don't know if she was evil or not though. I know she was a witch. And she did something to my computer system. I felt like she messed it up, but she gave me it was like she gave me these items, you know, to use to help with the other side of the world, to help with these spirits, because I was just lashing out. I didn't know what to do with the energy, and I was just lashing it out. And she showed me how I could control it, and showed me ways of the new age technology, how you can adapt with these issues, which helped a lot. But outside of that, that's why I tell people I already know I probably got to be by myself, and I might be stuck. For the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? But it's a small price to pay, considering hell. God let me remember at least a minute of hell, and I don't want to go back to hell. It's a small price to pay. He take the memory from you, bro, when he take you out of hell. That's why a lot of people don't remember. They remember going into that. They remember going into, I call it the Leviathan mouth, but I don't think it is. They remember going into a snake mouth. That's one of the doors to hell. Like I said, it dropped me off in the desert. And I had to go into this tunnel. But when you feel on the side of the tunnel, you can tell you inside it's like you're inside of some guts of something. And it'd be a snake. It's real hot. It's like if you was in the bowels or something, that's how hot it is. Hotter than that shit. But I hate telling these stories, y'all. I done tried so hard and tried everything in the world to put these stories behind me. But it's like God wants the world ahead, bro. That's why I'm surrounded by Pharaoh. My daddy a Pharaoh. Everybody that had anything to do with my issues a Pharaoh. That's why can't nobody get to me. You fighting Pharaoh. And for some reason, The legal system know Pharaoh like I know Pharaoh. They don't interfere with Pharaoh neither. They don't bother with him. But for a while there, if I wanted to get any kind of physical loving, I would have had to go to my twin flame. And she is actually on a mission for the devil. I know what a mission is. I ain't gonna say it no more because I like her. She cool. But man, she just like that woman on that movie now. You sleep with her, you gonna disappear. Oh. And but the obstacle of the goal was that since me and her both made a mistake, cause she didn't know it neither, and she probably still clueless. But hopefully she'll see this video and get some clarity out of it. But cause hopefully she'll talk to some friends. They're gonna say you in love with somebody that you was in love with from junior high, junior high, and elementary. That ain't love. That's magic. You know what I'm saying? But the goal was, if I could clear and get myself out of hell, I get us both out of hell. And cause we joining over there, we like I said, I got both parts over there. Me and her joining, we old, we real ancient. And if you go look at her face and go look at my face, and you'll see it yourself. And ain't nobody do the hoosh-gosh on us. They have our eyes dark like that. It's just some real Pharaoh looking stuff, really. But I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, y'all. But because that's if I ain't mistaken, that's the sacral chakra. So that's why I would tell folks that's a way to say it so, because when you activate your sacral chakra through through Kundalini, you have to the same way they activate it in that physical term is the same way you gotta activate it in the spiritual term. You gotta build up your chakra from your feet up to your sacral chakra, and it you know, and it goes from there through all the rest of your chakras in your body. I'm sorry that I tell y'all these stories, man. Cause I don't know if it's gonna have a bad effect on y'all or a good effect, but I'm just trying to forewarn everybody. You know, if you ain't elevated enough, don't play around with tarot. Don't play around with it, cause that's a gateway. Just know it's a gateway. And when your vibration drops, you will know it. And this ain't the message I was gonna give y'all earlier. I'm gonna show y'all later about the download. But when your vibration drops, your ancestors get more on the wicked side. Whether they was good people or not, you can hear, feel, and even see the transition they go through. You get what I'm saying? That's like when I was on that drug. That's why I got off that drug. And that's why I'm trying to say, you gonna come back, no, I ain't coming back, because I went through a phase where I seen my ancestors, transition. And I know a lot of them was really in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Not hell bound, but in heaven. So to see them transition from heavenly to hell was ruthless to my mind, bro, because I had to go through all the darkness that they went through in their life, and it was just terrible. It was the terriblest feeling I ever went through in my entire. And I'm telling y'all, it ain't what you want. But when your vibration start dropping, that's the only time that happens. So that can really, your vibration can start dropping through anything. If you doing too much of whatever you doing and you ain't reading the Bible enough, you ain't putting more time in God, you ain't putting more time in Jesus, you ain't putting more time in your higher self. You know what I'm saying? So you start to vibrate low, and you still, even though you're doing good as a human being. You gotta understand that you're doing good as a human being. You're not doing good as a spiritual being. And that's not good. So that's why my other twin, Step, that's why I don't bother her, because she exactly what she needed to be. She shouldn't be dipping and dabbling in this. Plus, God said if she did get into this stuff, she'll be a force, she'll be dangerous to the world probably. So it's good that she where she at. She needs to stay where she at. Not like saying she ain't got to visit men. Now I'm saying stay where she at spiritually. Like she just love God. She just think about God and she ain't worry about all that other stuff, and which is good. You know what I'm saying? Now if me and her was together, it'll probably be a complete package. Yeah, but I like it fine where it is. Cause God already don't. He take her really serious, bro. He hid her and the young twin that's supposed to came. They hired them two over there in heaven, cause God's still working on them. He's still building on them girls. And that's why I don't really cross paths with them that much. Now, Purple Lips, that's a different one, you know. That twin actually is that twin that is actually the twin that belongs to my higher self, and I wouldn't reach that in this I wouldn't reach that in this dimension no way. And if I did, it'd be a miracle. But I would already have to be born in my higher self and doing better than my higher self. So not better than my higher self, but just walking in my higher self all the time. You know, on the dimensional plane that I'm on now, I'm vibrating from my higher self back and forth to my lower self. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't bad. It's good actually. But you just gotta know what dimensional plane you on, man. And if you don't know that, then you really lost. And that's why I warn them women, bro. They keep saying, this guy crazy. No, you crazy. You keep sharing your DNA. I'm going to tell y'all something. Since y'all think I'm crazy, I'm finna school y'all, all y'all females that think you're always running your mouth. Go fast. Just water for 3 days. Don't do no evil for 3 days. Don't do none of that hidden secret stuff you got going on. Don't go see Jody. Don't do none of that for 3 days. Pray. Read your Bible. Get close to God for 3 days. Then go to your cars. You're going to see a whole different atmosphere in your cars. Then you're going to start to get a lot of downloads. Then you're going to realize, oh, this is how you do. Then you're going to realize you're going to see heaven and hell on this physical plane. You're going to know it's real then. Go for 3 days. And when you go for 3 days, and you go talk to your cars and it's in a clarity like that, ask them about me. They're going to tell you to leave me alone fast. Because if you knew what I knew, I wouldn't bother me. That's what I told my twin Franco when she got here. She said, you don't know who I am. I don't know who she was. She probably Lucifer. I don't know what the hell she thinks she is. But I told her who I was, and she thought it was funny at first. She don't think it's funny no more. Because I told her we one body, but at the end of the day, yeah, she's supposed to be higher than me, but I'm vibrating higher than her because she ain't letting go of her worldly possession, her worldly, the destructive lifestyle. That makes me vibrating higher than her. You can't put magic on me, shawty. It's gonna always bounce back on you every single time. And that's why a part of you want me to be in your lane so I can vibrate low, so you can take our energy and give it to them demons like you doing now. That's why you over there tired. Cause they over there sucking on you. You think you sucking on them, they sucking on you. So, that's why I tell everybody, go watch Sam and Dean Winchester. Go watch the whole Supernatural. It's about as real as it get. Whoever wrote that, I thank God for you, bro. You did a wonderful job. All y'all did. I mean, Castiel, the whole cast is great. But I'm just saying. But they couldn't have put it no better. And I'm kind of glad they didn't put Jesus Christ in there. I don't know why y'all did, but that was smart. Because Jesus is a beast. But in a good way. But thankfully, me and Jesus' energy, we from the same family tree. So our whole family tree is able to tell demons and angels what to do. That's the only thing that be saving me, y'all. The only thing. That's the only thing. Otherwise, my ancestors, I know y'all here, y'all got the camera, we be in here arguing like hell, bro. And there's been a few times they've been ready, they done took stuff off of me. But like packaged me up, ready to go to hell. But then God can only God can send me that. You remember on Constantine? I'm glad he making another one too. Constantine, my brother Keanu Reeves, when he what happened on Constantine? Damn, I can't even remember now. Oh, when he killed himself and Satan had to come and get him. See, he already knew that somehow. Because some people, Satan come and get itself. And then some people, God come and get itself. So, when my ancestors put me in that death box to be shipped out of here, God got to be the one come. So when God come and talk to me, I tell God what the problem is. And God go and reevaluate them and find out that they've been on some other stuff too as well. And he have to fix us all, and we have to start all the way over. It's like, it ain't completely boring in this situation because I'm forced to have to understand the spiritual realm. I'm forced to have to understand how it works in the spiritual realm to the physical realm. I'm forced to have to study. I'm forced to have to get a degree in something that's not even heard of yet. So I just want to tell that to everybody out there. Y'all be wary of that stuff, man. Be anything when it comes down to this kind of stuff, bro. This is high vibrational, very high vibrational stuff. So if you're not no high vibrational being, if you over there sleeping with everybody, and you over there, you probably got one person you sleep with, and you got your husband, you think it's okay. You don't know who the hell you sleep with on the other side. You don't know what their DNA come from. If their DNA is not no perfect match to yours, you best believe you being evaluated, and Satan is there ready to collect. So it don't matter how good you think you're doing, you getting away with it. You ain't getting away with it. It ain't getting away. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you, Satan like to make you feel good. Satan like to make you feel good. And whoever called me a raccoon, I'm coming for you, Shawty. It better not be me. I'm gonna add my ancestors before I come for you. You call me a raccoon. Why? Because I'm a dark man that love my... You black too. So for you to even pick on me, you don't even like your own color. Because it ain't no reason, because I look good. So it ain't no reason for you to even call me no raccoon. That's why you hide in your face. So, with that being said, I'm going to let y'all go before I get in my feelings. Peace and love out there. Y'all make sure y'all make better decisions every day, man. All the time.